Hi, I'm Dr. M. Kamaksha, open source software evangelist and enterprise solution architect, academic of data science and analytics. For the past few videos, I've been explaining how to perform statistical calculations using Hadoop MapReduce Streaming through Python. Um, so in my previous video, actually, I have explained how to calculate the Pearson coefficient R using user-defined functions. Like I have created Python functions in the script, like mean, standard deviation, and using those basic functions, I have created another function where I used those basic functions in order to carry on with Pearson coefficient R. So if you have no idea what I'm talking, just to go back to my playlist and try to get a video on Pearson coefficient R. So what is this Pearson coefficient R? It speaks about the relationship between two data variables like x and y, something like that. So in this example, I have some certain data, MR data, I'll show you, and my cluster is on, up and running, and then I have Python both 3 as well as 2. Okay, this is 2.7, and then Python 3 version 3.6.8. Now I also have my pip. This is for 2 and pip 3 for 3. Why I'm showing you pip is because we use pip to I'll show you pip show numpy. I'm going to use so the main objective of this video is, so in my previous videos I have used a basic strategy like creating a mapper script, a reducer script, and then using those two scripts together with Hadoop base and sub functions like Hadoop job, file mapper, file reducer. So if you don't have if you don't know what I'm talking, go back to my previous videos and watch. You'll come to know how I have used those scripts in order to execute my logic and then calculate statistical measures. So, but that strategy will not work if you have to use some certain Python packages, just like numpy and scipy. Why? Because when we install these packages are installed in a particular folder called in a particular path within a folder called side packages. Now, whenever we are executing our logic, our mapper reducer scripts, these scripts are being executed within the HDFS storage, and now this HDFS storage will not have access to the side packages. So in your host operating system, you will be having, so you can test your mapper reducer scripts within the host operating system in local storage, but whereas your scripts will not work in HDFS storage. That is because HDFS don't know where the side packages are installed. So if that is the requirement, where you want to import some packages like numpy, scipy, then we have a beautiful library called MR job. So here, if you look at this is simple script which will calculate for an input line, text line, it will calculate the number of lines, number of words, and number of characters, and finally we'll be emitting all these number of lines, numbers with the help of a particular keyword called yield. Okay, this is how MR job will function. So for a quick demonstration, I just already have that file in my, where is it? This is MR job basic demo, something like that. So cat MR job job basic demo. See, I have already that same file. Now if you, so what is the way to, so that is also there in the demonstrate, this is description. This is what we have to do in order to check the logic. So we need to follow Python MR job basic, and then we need to hand over the data. So this data should be a plain text file, just like this. I have cat text dot. So this is just a text file. I have 2 lines. with few words and then characters. Now Python mr basic and then text dot. So this is just going to throw number of characters in my input data file, a number of lines. I have 2 lines, and the words, there are 11 words and totally 67 characters. So the same thing you can go ahead with. This is local processing. If you want, you can we can also carry on with HDFS. You can process the data inside the HDFS. I don't know, my cluster is on, up and running. Now Hadoop FS. I don't know whether this file is there or not in my HDFS. Text dot Hadoop FS cat input text dot txt. Yeah, okay, I have only one line here, so I will Hadoop FS rm or input text.txt. I'm removing it. Now I'm going to put this Hadoop FS put what text.txt into input. Now yes, something done. Hadoop FS cat input text.txt. Fine, I got 2 lines right now. So how are we going to use this logic? So my file is here. This is what is my file. Now in order to process data in HDFS, so Python mr basic and then dash r Hadoop HDFS 3 / input text.txt. That's it. Now the mrjob package will execute this logic on the data which we have transferred from local file system to HDFS, and then should be able to emit the expected results. You just have to wait. If nothing is wrong in our logic, then immediately the results will be emitted immediately. Otherwise, it will take a couple of minutes if something is fishy in our script. I think it is taking time, but I don't know. I'm not sure whether we'll get the outputs or not, but let us wait patiently, and then taking a lot of time. My computer is very hot. Yeah, something went off, I think. Yeah, see, now these results are being processed on some certain data which is available from the HDFS. So in the same fashion, now the objective of this video is to demonstrate how to use imports, right, like numpy. So I have another data file in my computer, so that is mr data, cat mr data. Now I have some certain data in my file, that is male, female salary particulars. Now I am going to demonstrate how to calculate the average salary particulars of male individuals and average salary particulars of female individuals using this mrjob package. But here I'm not using user defined functions. I'm going to calculate these means using numpy. So where is my numpy? Numpy pip show numpy. I have something installed in my computer. See here, I already have a numpy version 1.7.1. I don't know what is the current version, but that is what. No, if that is, I already have that logic with. I already have some certain. So in order to save the time, I'm just going to use mr core, sudo gedit. It's not mr job demo. Okay, so mv mrjob demo old as mrjob demo pi ls. Yeah, so gedit mrjob demo pi, my password. Yes. So what is my logic? My logic is this. So I'm importing this mrjob, import mrjob, and then I'm importing numpy because the basic purpose of you know this logic is to demonstrate how to calculate the average salary particulars of the male and as well as female. So this is my class definition. I am defining a class demo, which inherits a job class, which is imported from this. And then I'm creating a mapper function and a reducer function. So my mapper function is going to emit something called vals. These vals are nothing but, so I'm first trying to strip and split the line by using null line character. Then after, in that particular row, this row, wherever there is a comma, I'm going to split it and create vals, and these vals I'm going to emit through yield function, and this output from the mapper function will be the input for reducer function. And now for I in vals, if I0 is male, then append this list, okay, ML, which is initialized here. Okay, this is initialization for ML, and then else append FL. Now this is a different logic. I don't want to do this. I want to calculate. So here NP mean. So numpy is imported as NP here. So I'm using NP mean ML comma FL. Sorry, ML, and then NP mean FL. Please be cautious, this mean is not my mean, as I have demonstrated in my previous video. This mean function is coming from numpy. So the basic purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to import packages, which is not possible in earlier methodology which I have adopted for statistical calculations. So in this video I'm importing a particular library called numpy, and I'm using a method called mean, implementing on each of these lists which I created through streaming. Right, so we should be able, if everything is fine, then we should be able to get these means into our, so let's try. Sometimes I get now first let me test this in my local storage. Python doesn't mean that if you demo by, and then what, mr data. Yeah, so something is happening here. I'm getting some means of male, and so average income, average salary of the male individuals is 44. Average salary of the female individuals is 42. Now let us do this on HDFS. I think I should be having this file in my HDFS. Yeah, mr data is there. Hadoop yes cat import mr data. It should be the same file, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that should be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 12. No. Okay, now Python mr job demo, and then dash or Hadoop HDFS. This is the format. Input, in input we have mrdata.txt. Now Hadoop streaming should start, but this time the streaming activity is being done by mrjob package. We are not doing this. mrjob package is doing on behalf of us, and it is taking this mapper reducer functions from the class from our script, and then processing mrjob data, which is stored in HDFS, and shortly we should be able to get the results in our console, hopefully, if everything goes well. Something is happening. I don't want to pause my video because any moment by any moment I should be able to, yeah, something went off. I think went successful, it seems. Yeah, finally, yeah, yes. So now this is being done on these results are emitted from the by processing the data which is available from the, so as a matter of fact you can just change the data set different from maybe. So when I processed these results in my base it was, what 44 42.5, right? 44 42.5, right? Now what I do is, I create one more data file, mr demo job demo file, mr data mv cp mr data txt, mr data local txt. Now sudo gedit mr data local.txt. I delete a few of the records. First a few records I delete. Now I think my result should be different, right? So that you'll get trust on me. You'll trust me that whatever I'm doing, I'm not trying to cheat you. So Python mr job demo, I think, yeah, mr data .txt. Now you see, it is coming 42.5. Not data, I think, local, right? Yeah, it is something different, right? It is different. So my local data is different, and whereas my HDFS data is different. So local data mr data local.txt. This is local data. How many instances I have? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. But whereas in HDFS I have 12 records. I deleted 2 records from the local file. So this is how we can carry on with processing. So with the basic strategy which I have adopted in my previous videos, is very good if you define your own logic through your user-defined functions and then carry on with your statistical analysis. But sometimes we do like to save our time by importing the packages, because Python is very famous. It has millions of packages in Python packaging index repository. So sometimes it is better to import the packages. So in this demonstration, I'll explain you how to import a particular package called numpy, and then use methods inside that package, namely mean and 2 different lists which I created from the input data. So thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for the new content, and bye bye for now.